Morning, everybody. Okay, greetings, screeners. I know you see all this going on right now. It's a lot of mix of a lot of stuff going on there. Let me zoom out for a second there to get my logo. Anyways, so yes, this is the breakdown for the hands and feet. So we're just gonna zoom in there, go down. And camera don't be like this right now. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. This is for the Transformers Combiner Wars hands and feet breakdown of the Lego. Lego Kre-O, C3 Construction, Mega Blocks, Mega Construct, all those in there stuff. So first we want to sit to tackle the hands. If you haven't seen this, I'll leave the link of the video in the description below. But first we're going to look at the hands, and the hands are here. So I don't know all the terminology for the pieces of the fingers and stuff as such, but we're going to sit up there and see what we can go through. These little slope pieces is for the fingernails I use, or for the top of the fingers. As you can see, they look all right, but I just added to do a little extraness to it. Also, I am actually finished my other new upgrade hand, so I'm going to use that in another video, just because I don't want this to be too long, but we're going to keep this moving. And then I use this for a finger. I don't know the Lego piece. I'm not exactly sure. Forgive me. So yeah, you need 4 of those. 4 of these here. With these pieces for the fingernails. And here I use this for the thumb, just to get an extra groove to, cut over. Sorry. And then we need these pieces here to, I guess these little lock, a little joint pieces. I think they're rod joints or whatever. I'm not mistaken. There's 4 of those. And then a half one of those. And then a bite piece, which usually, if you have a set, they usually come together like this with these 2 pieces, but that's, it for that one. And then I use basically the same thing like this, but then 4 of those here. So you need 5 of these. And then technically you need 5 of these as well too, because I have another piece of that here. But we're going to get that in a second. Then you have these pieces here where they usually use these, like, car bumpers, or on the side, or maybe a wheel well, or maybe front of the vehicle. And a lot of the Legos construction, C3 construction sets or whatever. I made these different colors just so I know that how, just mix up the contrast with this going over there. If you can see that, as it there. And then you need some more pieces here. Now the reason I'm doing this separate than saying you need all these at once is just to keep a track of what you need, or what type of different colors you want to use for it. I actually did this beginning with a different color, and I didn't like it. It was like a bright blue. I can't remember what it was, and it just wasn't work with the colors. I thought the silver and gray and white worked pretty good. So those more pieces of those. So in total you'll probably need 8 of these pieces, whatever color you want to make it with. Just drop it there. Okay, focus. All right, so put it off to the side. Next up is just a plate, I guess they're called. Sorry, I don't know too much of the terminology. I just know what I've been calling them for years, and I've just been using that same thing. Plate, 4 dots, 2x4 plate. So go. And there's another one of these pieces here. So that's the 5th one. That's what we talked about earlier. Okay. Of course, all these. This is the 4th, the 4 out of 5. These come off here. And it goes on. And then you need a 1x2 plate. That's here. Another 2x4. Okay. And this here piece is from actually a Best Lock set. And I found it easy to work in. I do not have any of the, I don't have any of the sets, but you get the picture where I don't have any of the Combiner Wars. I actually just put them away, whatever. But this here is the connect piece where you just go into, it fits right on there, and it bites, goes in there, and it fits in there pretty well. So like the pegs and stuff, actually, and there's some that actually is longer that I can just put in there. But you see that little groove in there, where it can have a pretty good bite, very good bite on it and stuff. And this is the wheeled well for, this is like the, I guess you can say, the rod or the drive shaft, or whatever you want to call, that you put on the little piece of the car, which that fits usually here. I'll just use this little make thing I had made or whatever. And usually it goes like this, fits right there, porting wheels, locks in there, and then you put on the whatever Lego pieces. So that's it for that. And putting all this together, and I'm gonna have a nightmare putting this back. You should get this, there you go. All right, that takes care of that. Let me move this to the side there, these pieces and stuff. Now we're going to go to feet. Now I'm not going to show you this one because this is pretty much self-explanatory. Once I get inside there, I'm just going to go to this. All right, here we go. All right, you need these pieces here, which are more car parts, usually see in the cars, or you know, some type of mechanical issues. Break them off, and you have a little 1x2 on the bottom there. There we go. And then you have a vent, which is, again, more mechanical parts you can see with Legos. Then you have a flat piece, square. Then you have these pieces here, which are kind of like sloped. See that? Sloped how it is there and stuff like that. And that one just came to me at the last minute and stuff. I had something else there. I can't remember what it was. And this here is another flat piece, and this is a 4, you know, and these here are a little regular small ones, if I can get this. Anyways, you see that picture there. This is the reason why I did it, because I just didn't want to break this whole thing apart, because it would be a nightmare from there. Let me see if I can get them together. Okay, that works. Then you have the regular slope pieces. All right, and then you have this here. These are 2x4s, but they're circled, and I had these more out of construction set. I'm sorry, I have a best lock construction set, and these here are just 4 of these there. Now I'm probably not going to break this whole thing down. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm just going to explain to you. That's why I used the different colors. The main thing that I do want to show you, because the rest of this is kind of self-explanatory, is that these here are more plates. All right, these are more plates, and what I did here is basically this is the same as this one, as you can see, and I just, this middle part here I made for just kind of like a little stance or whatever. So this here has plates going on the bottom along with this one, and that's why I did it this way, so I can be able to describe it. I missed the color there, anyways, and just be able to put that in there. And I'm sorry I can't go in depth. It's just if I break this whole thing down, I'm probably not gonna remember how the way it is, and I did not make instructions for it. But right here, if you can just look around the whole thing, you could pretty much kind of figure out what piece goes where, you know, and you kind of can make your own when it comes down to it. You know, and I made this side here with this here just to kind of make it look like a shock absorbing system, so to speak, here with the little Lego pieces. And I did the same thing over here and made this kind of like a vent. So here, this piece here is like the macaroni or the elbow pieces, and it's 4 of those together. And then this here is kind of like the corner slope that you can just kind of look at it. And again, screens, I'm so sorry I'm not breaking this down. It just says I did write on a sheet of paper about what I used and, you know, how I used it. But if I break this down, I probably would never put this back together again. I just got to find that sheet of paper and stuff, and I should have took more pictures. But yeah, I mean, if you just look at it, just see how it is, and just, you know, put it together the way you want to, make it your own and stuff. And that's the thing about Legos, you can kind of create your own thing. You mock anything there is possible and stuff. But I mean, if you're trying to save money on, and you have more and more access and you look for something unique, I would recommend using this method. And I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that's done things. These are my own. I have not seen anybody done anything like this, and this is just me, what I'm doing and stuff. But again, this is it. You look at it, you know, kind of slow it down. I can't take off this part right here. That's just a double part. I don't know what these pieces are called, and this is the kind where this sticks up at the top. Just show you. I don't know. Come on. Here we go. Yeah. See, kind of have that. These are the pieces that comes out. They have the little point pieces there, so you can play with the height the way you want to. Just just try to keep track of it. But again, screws, I really wish I could break it down more and stuff, but I'm probably, once I get past this point, I'll probably forget everything there is possible. But anyway, screws, thanks for the watch. This is my mock creation of the Transformers Combiner Wars hands and feet. I encourage you to make your own and just be unique with it. I mean, that's just pretty much it, but this is mine, you know, and stuff, whatever. Besides, I can't give you all my secrets. Anyway, screeners, do what you do as long as you do it well. JRL Network, and I'm out. Thanks for the watch.